Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
When Mariah Carey's mom and sister both died this weekend, the pop legend had to be careful in wording her tribute. While the record-breaking 55-year-old American hitmaker stated that her heart is broken following the loss of her 87-year-old mom Patricia, she simply said in a tragic turn of events, "My sister lost her life on the same day." Even though Mariah was once taken into psychiatric care following a blistering row with Patricia, she was by her side during her final week. But the scars from growing up with her older, heroin-addicted sister Allison, 63, went far deeper. In her explosive memoirs 4 years ago, Mariah claimed that Allison gave her the sedative Valium when she was aged 12, tried to pimp her out and gave her third-degree burns. Allison responded by telling our channel that she was the one who'd been put in the hands of men by their mom when she was little. Her cause of death has not yet been revealed, but a friend said that the mother of 4 had a problem with internal organs and was in home hospice care for the last 3 weeks of her life. Former sex worker Allison was diagnosed with HIV in 1990 and suffered a brain injury in a home invasion in 2015. Mariah claimed in her autobiography that she had to get away from both her sister and brother Morgan, 64, for her own safety. They sued for defamation over a series of claims made by the singer, who is best known for All I Want for Christmas Is You. Her main issue with her mom seemed to be one of jealousy over Mariah's global success, which has spanned almost 4 decades. But in a statement on Monday night, the 5-time Grammy Award winner said, "My heart is broken that I've lost my mother this past weekend. I feel blessed that I was able to spend the last week with my mom before she passed." The problem started before Mariah was born in New York in 1969. Patricia's family disowned her for marrying black aeronautical engineer Alfred, while racist neighbors set fire to their car and poisoned their dog. By the time Mariah was aged 3, the constant rows were so toxic that her parents split up. She said, "It was not uncommon for holes to be punched in walls or for other objects to go flying." Mariah and Morgan went to live with their mom, while Allison stayed with their dad. But even with Alfred gone, the violent atmosphere did not diminish. When she was aged 6, the police were called to the family home after Patricia was assaulted. One of the officers commented about Mariah, "If this kid survives, it will be a miracle." According to the singer, a greater risk came from hanging out with her sister. In her memoir she claimed, "When I was 12 years old, my sister drugged me with Valium, offered me a pinky nail full of cocaine, inflicted me with third-degree burns, and tried to sell me out to a pimp." The pimp was Allison's boyfriend, who had a handgun and put his arm around Mariah at a drive-in movie before someone spotted what he was up to. Her main chance of escape came through her incredible musical talents. By the age of 13 she was writing her songs and 3 years later created her first demo tape. Having given up her dreams of becoming an opera star to start a family, Patricia seemed to resent being overshadowed by her daughter. Sitting in the car aged 14, her mom said to the fledgling singer, "You should only hope that one day you become half the singer I am." Those words wounded the singer for decades to come, with her commenting in 2020, "To this day, what she said haunts me and hurts me." She certainly proved her mom wrong. In 1990, her debut album titled Mariah Carey spent 11 weeks on top of the US charts, and she scored a top 10 UK single with Vision of Love. Over the next few decades she built up a £400 million fortune by producing one hit album after another. Her glamorous lifestyle, traveling on private jets, living in mansions and being cooked for by personal chefs, was a world away from what her sister was experiencing. Around the age of 16, Allison had become a sex worker and was on to her first marriage. She later developed a serious heroin addiction, which is believed to be the reason she contracted HIV. Allison often slept in cars or lived in hostels for the homeless, claiming she received no financial support from her sister. She probably spends more on dog food than it would cost to make sure her sister gets properly cared.